Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Blacklist episode.
We're going? We're going!
Yay.
Okay. Real good. Today's theme, sport. Hello! This is the Tangent Podcast.
At least you got it right this time. First time as well.
I know, it's so good. Okay, I'll be. So, does anyone know anything about sport?
No.
That's good, because it's not the theme! I lied!
Oh,
Dramatic
thank God.
tension. Today's theme is the Blacklist. Dun 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 dun.
Oh God, not the blacklist.
What's next?
Politics.
Politics. We kind of covered that before. Like I said, I was Green Party. Daniel doesn't care.
I'm politically neutral because I hate all the major parties.
Yeah, I think that's good enough for politics. Like that's more
I
something.
could go into extreme detail if you like.
Not really.
No, like that's something we'll touch on when we come to it in other shows.
Politics. We're gonna have to have an entire show.
Daniel, you haven't
on
spoken
politics.
too much. Go
What's
ahead.
on your
It's the Blacklist episode.
It's the blacklist.
Paedophilia.
How did I know he was going to say that?
That was like the.
Well, it's either racism or paedophilia, so
Yeah.
you know.
I was actually watching a program last night called Living Next Door to a Paedophile or something along those
They
lines.
live next to a prison.
No.
Oh my God! My neighbours are on TV.
No, but it's just these people are being interviewed and they were saying how they had no idea what was going on next door. And they actually invited the person round a few times. And they had absolutely no idea, and when they found out, they were just as shocked as everyone
It's
else.
like when teachers are, or like doctors and that.
Oh, like that whole doctor thing
yeah,
that
it's like,
happened.
these are people you should trust. It's just wrong. Don't do it, you bastards.
Although I'm waiting for that one news report
Oh, dear.
where it's like,
Oh.
I'm Noah's best mate.
No.
No.
He's a paedophile.
No.
Yeah, I saw that coming from day one, to be honest. Yeah.
Nor is not a paedophile.
Nor is a delightful passion.
Passion.
Remember, just say no.
That's good advice. No, don't just say no. Kill people. No.
Yes, kill people.
Shout about
kill
it.
them.
Tell everyone what's
Use
happening.
a knife.
Don't
cut off their
stay
faces.
quiet.
Cut open their
It's like
throats.
this whole like Rolf Harris stuff and that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, like just you should say it.
Although to be fair,
I don't know.
looking
I've
at-
never been through an experience like that.
Looking at Jimmy Savile, you could kind of guess,
Well, this is the thing. Everyone's like, I knew he's creepy, but
but you
like,
didn't know that creepy.
it's like,
Well, if you knew he was creepy,
Yeah,
then
then-
you should have said something. I mean, Rolf Harris is someone I look at and I can't imagine that happening.
Yeah.
I didn't think Rolf Harris would be one of these '60s people who apparently have no boundaries or.
And you two probably haven't heard about this, but some of our fan base, if we have a fan base, you 3 viewers, there's this band called Lost Prophets,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you've heard, but
No, I
the
haven't.
lead singer is called Ian Watkins, like Ian Watkins from Steps, but different people.
Yeah.
And he was found with pictures of young children on his phone.
Totally didn't Photoshop.
And no. And
Told you.
they went into this massive inquiry about it, and they found he was guilty of sexually assaulting minors, like 4-year-olds.
Oh, I thought you meant minors.
No.
Minors.
And this hit me
It's a serious
really.
topic. Like, yeah.
This got me really personally because Lost Prophets were at one point my favourite band.
Yeah.
And then I read that, and I haven't been able to listen to them since.
Yeah. It's like if you own a piece of art by Rolf Harris, what do? You can't look.
You
at
can't
it and-
sell it now.
Well, that's not what I was thinking. Oh, I can't make a profit now.
No.
It's just like you can't look
But
at
if
that
you
in
don't
the same
want
way.
to,
Like,
because you can't look at it anymore.
Yeah.
But then you can't sell it because no one else is going to want it.
it's just such a horrible thing.
You gotta
And
throw
that's
it
why
away.
it went on the blacklist, and is why outside of this episode, unless something serious happens, I don't think we'll be talking about this.
No.
Like,
I mean, it's horrible.
it is.
Why are these people doing this stuff? It's wrong. Why can't you just go for a consenting adult?
I mean, like, we joke about murder quite a lot.
But we'd never actually murder
No,
someone.
it's wrong.
Yeah, we'd never murder.
But this is the thing. Like,
I mean,
it's just-
I'm a fiction author and I've written crime books in the past, so I only know quite a lot about murder because I've had to do lots of research to get the facts right.
yeah.
I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I know what real death is
Yeah,
like.
because that's the same.
I think we joke about murder though because in murder cases we're often like, oh well, the guy was really guilty. He got killed because he's a mean person. But you know, like paedophilia and that, you can't joke because the children are completely innocent.
With murder, it's sort of easier to joke about.
Yeah, like you write fiction
Oh
about.
no, there are jokes about everything.
Like Agatha Christie's successful murder writer, and we're fine with that. She's a successful paedophile author. You know, you don't write books about that unless they're really
actually-
on topic and serious.
I only know one successful book that is actually about paedophilia. That's Lolita.
Is this an anime?
No,
I
it's
thought
a
Lolita
book.
was like a.
Lolita is a dressing style, but
Yeah.
actually the original book has a really bad storyline.
Yeah, I mean, like, but it's I take it as a serious book. Like,
It's not a jokey book,
yeah,
but I wouldn't call it serious either because it's just pure fiction.
but it's a
I
lot
hope
difficult
it's
to
pure
talk about.
fiction anyway.
Yeah,
And it's just a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, summarising that segment, say no to crime
Say no.
and paedophilia and bad things. Wow, that's depressing. Let's talk about something happier that was on the blacklist, like.
Why Channing Tatum is completely wrong for Gambit.
Uh,
Can I just get this off my chest? Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure
like
thing.
if it's if
Seriously.
it's like half an hour, I can edit.
no, it won't be half an hour.
Okay.
But it's just going to be
29 minutes.
it's going to be me trying to educate everyone here why he's the wrong choice. People who've read the comics know who Gambit is. Gambit, he's a Cajun, smooth-talking, tall, slim, powerful mutant who uses kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. He controls kinetic energy itself. He can make things burn because he's speeding up the molecules really quickly inside them, which is why he's got the famous exploding playing cards.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be tall, agile, athletic, and not very bulky. Then you look at Channing Tatum,
The guy from Magic Mike?
the guy from Magic Mike,
Yeah.
who isn't as tall as Gambit, who isn't slim and slender, who might be agile, but he just looks
Might be.
completely wrong for the part. And if you've seen X-Men Wolverine Origins, which I have, and I do kind of recommend,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good
because I think
Don't
that's...
watch Wolverine.
Don't watch
Or-
Wolverine.
The
that was-
Wolverine, or
that
whatever
was
it's called.
a terrible thing.
That was a terrible
Wolverine-
sequel to the spin-off to the main series.
Yeah.
Wolverine X-Men Origins was a good film.
Yeah.
And in it, Gambit's actually there, played by Taylor Kish, who actually looks like Gambit for a start.
I thought that's pretty good, Gambit.
He was a good Gambit. I mean, he didn't have the accent, but that doesn't
Accent's
matter
pretty.
too much. They had the same personality. The sly, sneaky, kind of seductive part to him. Because that's who Gambit is.
Well, in Magic Mike, he was pretty seductive.
No, he wasn't. I have never seen a character more 2D in my entire life, and I've watched Doctor Who.
I only watched the trailer. I haven't seen Magic
It's
Mike.
not
Have
good.
you ever played Paper Mario?
More 2D than Paper
Pretty
Mario.
What about the original
More
Mario?
2D.
More-
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
It's getting on 1D here. Like,
Yeah.
Not 1D. That should also be on the blacklist.
it's One Direction.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Never mind.
And then
That should probably be on the blacklist as well.
What, your specific...
Yes,
problem.
mine, yeah. Events and such. Yeah.
Hey! No, the
So-
blacklist doesn't exist anymore, by the way. It's gone.
Oh, yay!
It's
so then
We're just being decent humans now,
What-
not creeping our audience out.
what you should do is actually get a picture of Gambit and then a picture of Channing Tatum and put them on the screen somewhere. So then people can actually see and compare them and why he is wrong. Channing Tatum can't even act. I've seen films that he's in, and he cannot act. I really want to hit my hands on the table, but I shouldn't because then it'll be really loud. And
I'll do it for you.
it's just... Gambit is just so cool, you know?
Yeah.
And then Channing Tatum would completely ruin it. Just ruin it. He's too bulky, he's not tall enough, he probably can't do the accent. And I cannot imagine him doing Gambit's signature move, which is jumping in the air and then slamming his staff on the ground, causing everyone around him to fall.
But he hasn't been in the film yet, so...
No, but he's being cast, which is
Which
what...
film is it? It's X-Men...
X-Men Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Which will definitely probably... It's going to be about Wolverine again, isn't it?
Probably.
It's going to be another film where Wolverine's the main character.
I mean, I just really need to get this off my chest because I
Yeah.
just hate it so much. I mean, there are bad casting decisions. And then there's that.
I really hope there's a podcast in like a year or so where we're like, have you seen Channing Tatum's Gambit? Oh my god, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm stubborn enough that even if he managed to pull off Gambit really well, I will still dislike him because he looks wrong.
That's a bit mean. I mean, you can't cast someone just because of their appearance.
Taylor Kitsch looks like Gambit.
Yeah, it does seem a bit odd if you have had a good actor to get rid
I mean, I don't even understand why they're changing the actor who's playing him.
Yeah, it's like Rhodey in Iron Man. I don't know why he changed.
They
I
never
presume
brought
it was-
that up.
I presume there was like a pay issue or something, or he died, or I don't know.
Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe has got so many things to answer for. Like their blatant sexism.
We need a Black Widow film.
We need a Black Widow film. I mean, yes, we're getting Captain Marvel. Yes.
Yes.
Carol Danvers, awesome. Who we hope is going to be played by Natalie Dormer because
Yeah.
she literally looks like Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
And then
It's just like, doo-doo-doo.
Sorry, am I meant to be paying attention?
Okay, Daniel, say something.
no, but also
Hello!
But also, and yes, we're also getting a Peggy Carter television series, which again is probably going to be awesome.
Oh, Agents of Carter!
Agents of Carter, I know, it's going to be so good.
I'm looking forward to that so much.
But then,
Yeah.
if you look at all the merchandise, all like I saw an Avengers t-shirt which didn't have Black Widow on,
Yeah.
and I saw a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt which didn't have Gamora on.
What?
Gamora is literally
She's like-
one of the founding members of the Guardians
She's like
of the
the
Galaxy.
second...
She's the
character,
second
yeah.
in
Second
command,
main, yeah.
essentially.
The story's pretty much about Gamora and Quinn.
I mean,
I mean, actually, they did pretty well. They covered all the characters quite.
but
in
then
depth, but-
they also. I mean, I love Gamora to pieces, and I think she was portrayed excellently.
Yes.
And although they're still trying to sexualize her,
Like in the advert, there was. Yeah. The advert was trying to sexualise her.
they're still trying to sexualize her, and they tried to sexualize Black Widow. Black Widow hasn't got time to have sex with people. She's off saving the world from alien invasion.
Like, there's
She's
this,
doing her job.
this underlying thing in the media, though, that still exists that sex sells. Look at HBO.
Hang on.
Oh God.
Black. No time. Ain't nobody got time for that!
I don't know if to cut that
Wow.
out or not. I don't know if it crosses the boundary.
There's a boundary.
Not in
there
this
was.
episode.
No boundaries.
No, but it's just now I finished. Right, well, I haven't
Okay.
finished. I've still got loads more on the list.
Yeah,
because if
but-
you look at Marvel Comics have been so good. They had the first homosexual superhero whose wedding was actually on the front of one of the comics.
Oh, wow.
They have an all-inclusive, diverse amount of characters. They have asexual characters. They've got a lesbian that turns into a dragon, for Christ's sake.
Do all lesbians not do that? I thought that was a thing. I thought that's how you found out.
You're not supposed to know that. And bisexuals are not werewolves either. Just covering all bases.
Do asexuals turn into anything?
They've got telekinetic powers.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, and demisexuals have the power of Thor. So
What about heterosexuals?
You don't have anything.
Yeah, you're too common.
Or too common.
We're like Chinese.
Wow.
Well, that's not being cut out.
Then again, this is no holds barred.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
is no holds barred.
get our true opinions now. We discredit
So,
heterosexuals.
So now I finished having
Okay.
my rant about the
Daniel,
sexism.
do you want to have a rant about something?
No, not really. I'm fine.
Oh, I know something. This is a bit of a sore spot for you. Michael Bay.
Explosion!
Michael Bay. No, Michael Bay. I didn't actually mind. What's the one where they need miners or oil drillers? Like Bruce Willis is in it. It's like Deep
Bruce
Impact
Willis.
or like Apocalypse
Apocalypse
Now.
Now.
That's a very different. That's a magnificent film.
Is it like The Magnificent Seven?
I haven't seen that actually.
Neither have I. I should. I've
Okay.
read The Maleficent Seven.
Wait, my top 3 films. Directors I like: Wes Anderson, best director. Man, I love that guy. Alfonso Cuarón, Guillermo del Toro, Torres. I don't know how to say his name. The guy who did Pacific Rim. I love that film.
Quentin Tarantino.
I like Quentin Tarantino, but like Inglourious Bastards just crossed that line for me. That it just felt like it was idolising death and war and.
Well, I think for me, because I do like Inglourious Bastards, but I don't like the any of the parts with the American soldiers. I only like the parts with the French woman who owns the cinema.
I didn't get to her. I got to a bit of the baseball bat.
Oh no, yeah, I agree.
I just felt so awkward because it was just
that
glorifying it. It
No, but
wasn't-
the very beginning was so good
what with the floorboard?
with the
thing?
floorboards.
I don't know though. Like I like the guy who plays
No,
the
no,
Nazi. He's pretty good actually. But,
No, but it's just the way it
Yeah.
happens.
yeah, it's like he develops characters quite well in that, but. It's
But
like Reservoir Dogs.
She does actually appear later in the film. She owns the cinema. And she comes face to face. She sits at the same table as the person who murdered her family.
Ah.
Which is why you should have stuck
Yeah.
with it.
But I mean, like Kill Bill and Reservoir Dogs, they're fictional things, and Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
is a
Fiction.
fantastic film.
Pulp
You just
Fiction.
watch Pulp Fiction.
I had seen
Thanks.
like the first half of it because I never got around to watching the second
Oh,
half.
it's so good.
But it's just so good.
Yeah, but like the ones where he actually sticks to historical context, like Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained.
Oh, I didn't like
It
Django Unchained.
just feels awkward, and his style doesn't suit that for me.
No.
But yeah, Wes
What?
Anderson though is basically this polar opposite of that guy, Quentin Tarantino, and his films are beautiful and really amazing. And The Grand Budapest Hotel was my favourite film of 2014. Or
I haven't
13.
seen the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Watch The Grand Budapest Hotel. It's fantastic.
Because all I know is it's got Dame Maggie Smith in it. Is that
Has
the
it?
one?
I don't
Or
know.
am I thinking of something else?
Probably something else. Watch The Grand
Oh, it might be
Everyone watch The Grand
Marigold
Budapest
Hotel.
Hotel. Yeah, that's the one you're thinking. That's
I'm
a
thinking
very
of a different
film.
I'm thinking of a different one.
But yeah, what was I saying? I don't like Michael Bay because he doesn't make good films. He has like moments of good,
Yeah.
and then
Like in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, there was the in
in
the
the
elevator.
lip,
I
that
didn't
was quite a good scene.
I mean, it was okay.
And that's
I
like all of
didn't
his films. Like you
like
watch
it.
them, you're just like, I mean, it's got explosions. I can
I
deal
predicted
with that.
all the major plot twists.
They're just not.
All of them.
I mean, it's good, but it's bad because you kind of can see it coming, but it's good at the same time.
It's like a
because
Fast and
like-
Furious film.
Yeah.
It's just mindless entertainment. You don't have to think about it at all. Like,
But I like films where I have
like
to
what
think.
Doctor
though.
I know.
Who's turned into.
no, but I think it's Fast and Furious 6 really is the best film of all time. Because there's a scene where the aircraft is taking off and there's cars in it and they're doing car things.
Not that.
And it takes about 20 minutes, the scene. So for
Yeah.
about 20 minutes, this aircraft has been on the brink of taking off, travelling at like 100 miles an hour or so.
On the brink, travelling at 100
Yeah.
miles per hour.
Well, like, yeah, like, it's a big
Well,
plane.
it is a big plane.
I don't know the
Okay.
takeoff speed of I don't know, like a C7 or whatever it was. But, Yeah, like this runway must have been about the length of Argentina for it to actually work like that. It was it was great.
Yeah.
Cinema at its best. Oh, and Gravity, that's the best film. That's Alfonso Cuarón, that's why I said him. Yeah, okay, sorry. I can talk about films. I like
Gravity
films.
is just a love story in space.
Yeah.
Love story.
Not.
Love story. Did you say love story, sir? Sir, did you say love? Oh,
I was joking.
thank you. Because that film's bee's knees.
No, but I didn't like Gravity. Mostly because my fear of heights and falling.
But that's the thing, it made you feel that. It was such an impacting film.
And I am deeply afraid of actually being in space, which is highly irrational, but
It's
I'm
like
deeply afraid
most
of
films,
it.
though, you're watching it for the story, but that one, you really felt it like, such a top job. The audio is so good.
It was alright. I'll give it that.
Did you see it in IMAX?
No.
No.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You gotta see it in IMAX. It's just so much more.
Maybe
And
Daniel didn't even see it in the cinema.
No, I bought the DVD. Yeah.
Yes.
I believe
Yes.
that.
With a totally not downloaded
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah.
Does not exist, no.
That reminds me, I need to look for the next movie.
Humber Games.
Hunger
Games.
Humber.
Welcome to the Humber Games!
Sponsored by that car company.
Sponsored
Oh,
by
that's Hummer,
Scrooge.
That's Humber.
No, there was
Got Humber.
Humber.
Humbug.
Humber.
I got
me a
Humber.
Humber.
Humber. Brr.
Hamburger.
What else is on the blacklist?
There are more things on the
Porn.
blacklist.
All the porn.
Should we just talk about porn to get out of the way?
Daniel, what's your opinion on pornography? You can have a good conversation about this. Well, me and Michael just sort of zone out for a bit.
No, that's my thing. You can't do that.
You can't take that from me.
No, I like it. Yeah,
I like it.
I like it.
I find
10
it
out
boring.
of 10 would porn again.
10 out of 10 would porn again.
I find it boring.
There's no plot. It's just Michael Bay could direct a porn film.
Well, as someone...
Explosions.
Oh man,
Oh god, imagine a Quentin Tarantino porn film.
that's not porn. That's something else.
That's not porn. It's transcended the boundaries.
It's become Game of Thrones. Like,
It's no longer porn.
yeah. So, did you actually want to say anything
Wait,
on
what?
the matter of porn?
So we're talking about porn and I blank out again.
How can you?
Well, let's talk about porn from an objective point of view.
What's the objective?
Cinematography. No.
No, it's just... I understand why pornography exists. It exists
Got to get that fixed, man.
Gotta get the fix.
Got to get all the explosions.
And I actually don't see an issue with it. Provided both people are consenting in the film, and provided it doesn't involve either children or animals.
You're assuming
Oh,
there's
but
two
those are
people
the
in the
best
film.
parts.
No, as long as it's consenting adults. As long as it's consenting adults.
As long as the people in the film have consented
it's
to it.
fine.
And
And
it's
they're
all
above the age of
age-appropriate.
consent.
Yeah.
Then it's fine.
Well, you've got. I don't know the age to star in one, but I presume it's.
I think it's 18.
Yeah, it's more than the age
Yeah.
of consent.
For the UK.
Yeah.
In America, the age of consent is 18.
Oh. Kind of makes sense.
And age of drinking's 21. Sucks silly then.
Lol.
Lol.
That's part of our culture, drinking.
Yeah.
It's not part of mine. Well, unless it's tea.
Oh.
It's part of the Irish's culture. It's
Part of Russian culture, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it's strongly part of it.
And French.
There's like a huge
French.
amount
And
of...
Italian.
Yeah, but Italians do it in moderation.
Yeah.
They do it...
Well, so do the French.
Yeah, they do
Sort
it
of.
sophisticated. It's because the entire population in France
They're
is
always
elderly.
drinking wine.
Oh, and Australia. Australia have got drinking as a large part of their
Oh,
culture.
Yeah.
Foster's.
And barbecue.
Foster's isn't actually that popular in Australia.
I know. I think we idolise Australian culture quite a bit.
Yeah.
They're actually really racist.
Oh.
So are we.
Yeah. We're the best.
They don't
Worst.
count natives as people.
Middle. Hey, let's not talk about genocide.
Oh, let's talk about genocide.
Oh,
No!
So,
Look, come on.
what did you think
Which of
the
us is going to have
Holocaust?
a different opinion on genocide other than no?
Me?
Me?
I'm joking.
You can't talk about the benefits. There are no benefits.
Yeah.
Population
overpopulation, yeah.
Not a benefit if you're killing the wrong people. Wait.
Well, if
Well, that's why we're we're going to select the group of people who fit into said
We
you know,
can't.
groups.
No, killing people's wrong.
Well,
Yes.
Nah.
well.
Nah.
So next
Michael
week, join
Gove.
Michael and Daniel.
Would killing
No.
Michael Gove be wrong?
Yes.
David Cameron.
Yes.
Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Charles Manson.
Yes.
Really?
Killing people is wrong. If they've done something wrong, justice is their time, not ending it. Like, how do you feel punishment if it's just done? That's easy.
No, you torture them first. You don't go
Yeah.
straight in for the kill.
Why not go all of their life with horrible living conditions in a tiny cell with bread?
Because a lot of them
Because
aren't that
that's
horrible.
not good enough.
And it's not good enough. You need to chain them up, starve
Then
them.
do that.
No, you
but
don't need to
kill them.
No, don't starve them. Give them just a tiny amount of food to keep them going, but
Yeah.
still hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing. That's worse than just done, dead, gone.
Which is why you torture
what
them
if
and
some-
then kill them.
And there's like a guy who was in prison for like 30 years or something, and then new evidence came alight, and no, it wasn't him. And it's like if they're dead, you can't really free them because they're already dead.
Well, in the end, everyone dies anyway.
Yes, but you might as you don't.
The natural
Manually
progression of
shorten
things, people die, get over it.
Yeah, like everybody dies.
Everyone's going to die eventually.
Everybody
Life sucks, then you die.
hurts somehow.
Life sucks. Kill yourself or get over it.
Don't kill yourself.
RS was a great lesson.
Don't kill yourself, kill others.
Yeah. Kill others and then get over it.
I never got killing yourself. Like, if you're at that
That's
point,
because you've never been in such a state of depression before.
No, I suppose not. Like,
Because I have,
it's like,
personally.
I never got pregnancy. It's because you're not a woman, James.
And I'm assuming Daniel understands what it's like to feel so depressed that you just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to end it all.
Wait, this sounded really mean for a moment. Like, I'm assuming, Daniel, you probably know that.
No, it's just I remember that Daniel did at one point.
I
Wait, he didn't do
But
it.
there was-
because
No, he didn't
he
actually
did.
kill himself,
Yeah, I did. Don't you remember?
Yeah, we did. It was.
but he felt the compulsion
Did I?
at one point. he
Probably,
did.
yeah.
No, but like, for me, like, if you're going to, why not just devote your life to charity or something?
Because people with depression,
They don't.
their brain, they physically cannot function. They are dangerous to themselves and others. They actually can't function on their own by themselves.
Yeah.
They need help. Their brain chemistry is wrong because they don't have the appropriate amount of serotonin inside their brains which actually cause them to feel happiness. So then all they feel is misery and pain.
And then
And
you eat
because of
chocolate.
this, they then start to feel nothing.
Because chocolate's good.
And then because they feel nothing, they then start self-harming, so then they can try and feel something again. But then when that doesn't work, they give up and say, what's the point?
Yeah.
That's what depression is.
Oh, I think
Depression
it's
is like a dementor.
Sucks the life out
Sucks
of
the
you.
life out of you. Literally sucks the life out of you.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Until you're left an empty, hollow shell of your former self.
there's things I could say, but I genuinely have no idea what it's like, so...
You have no idea what it's like.
But-
You can't say, oh, just don't kill yourself. It doesn't work that way.
Do you know what I love? About this time a year ago, I was probably incredibly depressed, and yeah,
Probably.
probably yeah.
This is 80% likely.
It's all gone into a big blur. But now I like I'm feeling like the Joker. Like nothing can hurt me, and you know it's just everything's a fucking laugh. It's hilarious.
Bullets can happen.
No, they can't.
Can they not?
No.
Fantastic!
Told you.
What are the chances? Did it hit like a pocket watch or something?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
Sorry. Yeah, but... It's
It's like you actually have to understand mental illness
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
you can
like,
talk about
mental
it.
illness is one of the least understood. This is the thing, I think, like...
Because I'm trying to spend my entire life devoted to finding out the causes of mental illnesses.
Yeah.
And I want to help people get over them because I'm experiencing one right now.
We'll
Hang on.
get Daniel to go. It's alright.
If you suffer from short-term memory loss, and you're told that, odds are you'll forget it, so that you can't talk about it.
It depends on the short-term memory loss.
Oh,
And that doesn't count as a mental illness.
yeah. But I
There's
saw
actually a standardised book of mental illnesses.
I
It
saw-
might be in there, but I'm
I
not
saw
certain.
this video of this man, and it was like really heart-touching. It's to do
Heartwarming.
Heartwarming. Yeah.
Heart touching. Is this also heart surgery?
Yeah.
It was really hard to.
Oh god! It's like I'm having a heart attack.
Well.
But yeah, no.
Oh, is
It
this
was-
where he forgot about his
It
wife?
was- yeah.
Yeah, I
It
saw
was
that. That's so
every
nice.
single time that he saw his wife, he would get up and give her a huge hug and kiss her and everything because he
Clive Waring.
possibly
The man with the 5-second memory.
something like that. Yeah, but
Because
it was
he had
just
his
really-
hippocampus removed.
But it was just really sweet. And,
Yeah.
Yes, but he's also got severe anger issues and depression.
So yeah,
Because he's got this journal where he writes everything down that he can remember in, and then if he closes his eyes and puts the book down, and then he opens them again, it's like he's just woken up every single time. So then he reads through the book and he scribbles things out and crosses things out and says that they're lies and he never wrote them.
Yeah, I mean, I think this thing that like with sexism, it's pretty obvious. Like you see it happening.
yeah.
Like if someone's being sexist, you're like, what the hell, man? But if
Well,
with mental,
According to rape culture.
Yeah.
but with mental illness, it's like I don't really understand it. I can't see
Yeah.
it happening so much. I just see somebody acting.
You can
peculiar.
only see symptoms, and
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because you can see someone who's breaking their leg, that's obvious.
No,
If there's a bit
can't.
of bone
What? What
sticking
are you
out of
talking
your
about?
leg. Look, I'll
No.
demonstrate, Daniel. Just,
No, but it...
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah,
with
like
blood
that.
dripping and
Yeah.
the bits of viscera and
Nah, you could never tell I broke my leg.
But it's like
Yeah,
you
but-
can see the physical symptoms of most illnesses. Apart
someone
from
might
the
ask
mental.
about the leg now.
Probably not.
And another thing is,
Look, it's completely normal.
because there are so many attention seekers out there who claim to have mental illnesses when they really don't,
Hello.
then there are the people who
Wow.
actually have them who aren't given the time of day.
Yeah.
Because they're told, oh, you're just faking it. Oh, grow
What's
up.
the issue? Like, oh, I'm a bit sad. Must be depressed. It's,
No, but it's
no, like
just-
a person's like, I'm a bit sad, therefore I'm depressed. Not
You can-
someone else is just like, you're depressed.
You can be sad without having depression. Because being depressed and having depression are two different
are.
things.
Yeah.
Being depressed is like a cat just got ran over and you're crying.
Oh.
And having depression is seeing the cat lying there and not feeling anything.
Yeah. I think also the issue is that now they're a lot better understood. The general opinion is like, oh, there's so many people with these things nowadays, and it's more
It's like, no, it's we're able to spot
yeah, it's like
them
they've
more
always been
easily.
around. It's just we understand them now. It's like ADHD and that people are like, oh, everyone's got ADHD
No one.
or OCD. Like,
Yeah,
people are like,
OCD.
oh, I've got OCD. It's like no, you
No,
just
you don't have
You
OCD.
just make things neat. That's not OCD.
Liking things organised is not the same thing as
Yeah.
having OCD.
That's
I
just
think that's called OCPD or something along the lines of that.
obsessive compulsive.
Personality disorder.
No.
No, but like you can people who like straighten up their pencils and stuff.
Yeah.
That's just
It's
being.
like, oh, you're
that's,
so OCD. No, you're
that's
just,
not OCD. That's just organising the
like,
pencils.
I do that before an exam. It just makes me cope better because I'm like, I'll just keep my hands busy and not think about, oh god, this is my future.
OCD is more like you physically can't stop
You have to wash your
yourself.
hands 27 times because
You have to turn the
have
light on and off 7 times before entering and leaving a room.
because that's just how your mind is working. It's
You can only do things in groups of 4.
yeah.
Like you can only eat 4 things at a time.
I love this. They're slow. Our listeners are slowly finding out more about us.
Hopefully.
I mean, they know that Bacon is like, you know, your average guy who's probably never suffered anything overly bad.
I know this is the thing. I was thinking about this the other day. If I was in a film, I need something bad to happen.
Like
Because
your
so far,
life,
my life has been pretty sweet.
your life
Yes,
has
yeah.
been really secluded.
It has.
It's just saying, Mike. This is a bad thing. This is it. It's happening.
No, but you just don't have the same
This is the Truman
experiences.
Show. That would mess you up.
But yeah, so there's that with
Yeah.
bacon.
And you live in
then
quite a
there's-
conservative household,
Yeah.
don't
I
you?
live in the ghetto, man.
You do not live. You live round the corner.
I
from
live
me.
in the ghetto.
He lives in the ghetto.
Yeah, well, I grew up on the streets, man. You have no idea what it's like.
Literally, this street, man.
The streets.
But yeah,
Well, I
no,
grew up
technically
in a-
I think our postcode is sort of the ghetto area. So we get better stuff for uni. Yay!
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Him though, you probably have to pay back to the government.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, you want to go to university? Pay us. No, well, yeah, that is what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Daniel.
But yeah, it's like you're just that guy who's
Guy.
like the normal one who can
Hey.
blend
I
in.
wouldn't call him normal.
Relatively.
Bermuda.
Bahama.
Compared to me and you.
Everyone's weird, just different levels
Yeah.
of
Yeah. I mean,
Isn't
Bacon's...
that a t-shirt?
weird. No.
And then there's
Everyone's
you
differently
who,
functioning.
you know,
Don't agree.
you're,
No,
you're
thank
like
Sorry.
deep in your emotions and all of this, and well, not all emotions, like the more depressed ones I can see. Yeah.
Well,
And hatred as well. Answering the door. I'm not in the mood.
I wasn't in the mood. You wouldn't be in the mood if you had to clear up cat shit and cat sick.
Nah, I wouldn't, to be honest.
I don't know if I can bleep them out.
Cat beep. Remember, Bacon. I believe it's 10,000 hertz. The sound.
Listen,
Yeah. It's either 1,000 or 10,000. It's
wait for this 100,000 hertz thing.
Oh God.
Blood. Ah! Sorry.
You'd be pissed off as well, especially if your cat also pissed on the sofa.
Yeah.
So basically, demographic-wise, I represent Mondeo, man. Michael's like the... I don't know,
I
like...
like how we're going down in order. There's Bacon who's, you know, more normal than us. Then Michael.
Michael's like the sort of...
and then me.
I know, you're like the cultural one, I would say.
Cultural.
No, like, you know, like, you get intelligent people sometimes.
What?
Sometimes.
Like, Daniel's very logical, he's mathematical.
Yeah.
Like, you've taken maths. And
Maths
but Michael,
for
you're
maths
sort
and
of...
applied maths.
You're more like... You're philosophical, more...
I'm in
intellectual.
tune with the way people work.
Yeah, you're sort of the not the doctor, like, in a film you'd be the one who's like, just prescribing things I don't know, words.
I'd be a pharmacist. Is that what you're saying? I'm a pharmacist.
No, like a psychologist. That's probably it.
Well,
Hey!
Yeah, funny that, isn't it?
No, but like the stereotypical psychologist in the film is a sort of somewhat disconnected and just telling all the characters what they're going to do next, and then they're like, we're not going to do that, and then they do it.
So
Yeah, I'd
what
probably
you're
be
saying
that person.
is Michael's a psychiatrist.
I drive
you're
Mondeo to my average work.
You're his receptionist, and I'm the guy that has to come in every day. Yeah.
That's pretty good actually. I'm just like, hey Daniel. Hey, how's it going? How's your wife and kids? Yeah, I don't know your demographic though.
Fucked up. That's what it is. Just fucked up.
You're no more messed up than anyone else's. You just
Are you
think
like the
are.
computer nerd in a film?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
The one who sort of...
I'm
some
Neo.
Some do comic relief in the film. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah.
I don't know.
The one who sits in the dark
You could be...
playing computer games until like 4 in the morning, but is also an expert hacker.
Mom, go away! I'm busy.
Oh wow.
Buffering.
Buffering.
Today's introduction, lawnmower noises. Yeah, that's broken. That's broken. Oh man, I can't. I'm good.
You're gonna have to come back to the blacklist because
Yeah.
I think
This is
we've
run on-
covered the main parts of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything else that was on the blacklist. Don't work out whether to title it sport or not. And then people were like, yeah, I love sport, click.
This is for... Oh, no.
And then it just goes into like
murder and
murder.
pedophilia.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't remember sport involving that.
really, haven't you been around in 70s football?
Wait, quickly, let's talk about the Hunger Games so it's still relevant.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see it.
Catching Fire, woo!
Not
Part
Catching Fire, it's
thought-
Mockingjay Part 1, you numbskull.
Numpty, I prefer.
You
Yeah, but it's got the lady,
hideous nipple.
the lady in it who's
Nimrod.
in Game of Thrones. And
Natalie Dormer.
Yeah, her. She's great. She was Irene Adler in Elementary.
The hungover games.
I haven't seen Elementary.
The first series is pretty good. I'm not sure. I didn't get through the second series though.
Because I've heard good things and bad things about it.
Yeah, I have good things and bad things about it.
I think the major turn off for me was what I saw on the advert for Series 2. They picked the wrong actor to play Mycroft.
I didn't like Minecraft. His whole thing in that is wrong.
Because that was my major turn off. After seeing the advert, I was like, I'm not watching that. But as long as Mycroft's not in Series 1, then it's fine.
Yeah, season 1's good. He might be in it, but not importantly. It's just...
Because I like the idea of having female John Watson.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Lindsay
Lohan.
It's not Lindsay Lohan, it's
I thought
Lucy
it was.
Liu, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. LL, come on.
Lindsay Lohan
get
is
confused-
Mean Girls.
I get mixed up between Elton John and John Lennon because they both have a John in their name and they both play music. It's
You
really
get
confusing.
mixed up between Elton John and John Lennon.
Yeah, it's
Elton
like, you know,
John
that guy who
Lennon.
got shot, the one who got assassinated, Elton John. No, not Elton John.
John Lennon's the
No.
Beatles, Elton John is gay.
Yeah, but it's so confusing. Oh, Yoko, oh, homo. Who knows?
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
YOLO Yoko Ono.
Don't.
Homo
Whoa.
joke.
Wait. We were saying words. Sport, lol. That's gonna be right. One day, perhaps we'll do sport.
No.
No, it would
No,
just be
no.
us talking about sport from
Hey,
an
you
objective
ever done sport
point of
before?
view.
No.
I tried doing a push-up once,
Fun times.
like 3 years ago.
I did archery. That's sort of sport.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I guess.
I won't get into what I think should
I
be the
like
Olympics.
darts.
Like, for me, the Olympics are terrible. There's no motorsport in the Olympics, but rowing, oh, that's fine.
No, I like the rowing.
Yeah, I like the rowing, and I like motorsport. But apparently... Anyway,
If masturbation was in the Olympics, I'd win gold every time.
Stop beating something that's already dead.
is it dead?
No,
Looks down. Nope, don't think so.
there's been
Wait,
some
let me...
scientific activity.
This has... Oh, that was too loud.
Hang
Growing
on,
it
to
out.
start with, we didn't actually introduce ourselves, so do we want to say it
No,
now
we
and you
didn't.
move
Did
it back?
we
in?
introduce ourselves?
We
We
didn't
didn't.
introduce
No,
ourselves.
didn't.
No, I won't move it back. We'll just introduce ourselves now. I am your host, James. Sorry. I'm James.
I'm Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
I'm No, wait, I've got to do an intro. Yeah, wait, no, I am Daniel.
It's me.
It's me.
I'm Daniel. Hey, hungry.
I'm Daniel.
Yeah,
that's it.
What an introduction, which happened right at the beginning. Crazy,
Yeah.
that. Hey, what are we talking about next? Then I go on to say, question your life choices.
I don't think you are.
Try clicking on
Syndicate.
another episode.
Yeah.
Please.
The one on the left. The one on the left.
The one on the
That
left.
one.
That
That
was
one.
that was
That-
fantastic.
Oh, that was a great
Oh
one.
man, that was a good episode. That was actually that's episode 5.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Okay, now click on the right one.
Yeah, that was.
yeah.
Wait, no.
That's the
listen,
future
listen to
one.
5 first. That was
Yeah,
holidays.
listen to that first.
Holidays.
That will come out by now.
Yeah.
That'll be out by then.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
Yeah.
That's a good episode.
10 out of 10. Would episode again.
Good podcast again.
Yeah, okay.
Would.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks. Bye.
Word.
Bye.